Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome back inside the Outpost. I hope you caught episode 1. This is episode 2. We got a lot coming for you. It's me right here, Zubia. Of course, we got right here the other host, James.
Hey everyone,
James,
how are you doing?
here?
I am here.
Yeah.
I made it.
Hell yeah.
Made it back in.
Yeah, we got a treat for these people today. Like I told you in the episode 1, we have the Destiny update coming at you. We got the Division update coming at you. James is going to be reporting for you the Division update. He spent some time on there.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah? You got a lot to tell him?
Yeah, there was a lot of a lot of crazy new things that it's kind of crazy because it's starting to become more accessible, similar to how Destiny, the first couple days of it was there was a lot perfect, with Destiny right in the beginning, but there was a lot wrong with it that you didn't know was wrong with it until they started doing updates.
The bugs.
Right. So then now, Division. Oh man, don't get me started on Division bugs. But they're
there.
They're trying to clean it up. Obviously, Ubisoft has it's a different beast. You know what I'm saying? They're doing different stuff. But there was a lot of good stuff, a lot of new things, a lot of this gear sets, new missions, trading. I'm pretty sure every Destiny player wants to trade.
Yeah, we would love to trade, but it's that would just, I feel like that would just bring it to shambles, because people would, the higher level people would just be selling their guns to people and just be like, yeah, oh, you want the last word? Here you go.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying.
Quick,
so now,
quick pay me.
quick pay me. No,
yeah,
but see, that's what I'm saying. Trading now on, at least in the Division, maybe it's an example for Destiny, because I remember when Destiny was coming out originally, they really wanted that trading to be something, but obviously, So the first update, Incursion 1.1.
Yeah, 2 weeks into it.
2 weeks in. It's a brand new baby.
Yes. We had a good 2 weeks to go into the Division and Destiny, which gives us a good amount of where they messed up on these updates and where they triumphed.
Right. And so again, Incursion 1.1, you got there was a new mission, Team Base, Falcon Lost is the name of it. So you got to be level 30 and you got to complete General Assembly before you can jump on it. But it's definitely something at least that was kind of missing before. There was a lot of just backstabbing going on in Division.
Yeah,
there's tons of it
in
where
the
it's
dark zone now?
Yeah, in the dark. Yeah,
of course.
You find yourself in the dark zone. They mean it. You could be turned on the dime.
Everybody for themselves right here.
It's like The Departed. You know what I'm saying? Just people.
I remember on IG seeing a little clip of something, right? And it was just this is when people get into the dark zone in the Division, and it was just a standoff of everybody just pointing guns at each other, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it?
Yeah, very very young.
Put your gun down. No, you put your gun down.
Yeah, very, very young Metro. Don't trust you, But so this is more team based. It's honestly, some of the, if you're not higher level and you're trying to take on hard mode and some of the stuff. I know when I was level 9, I thought I was a hot shot, I'm just gonna, put it on hard mode, but no, man, it's there was a hard learning curve, I think, you're thinking oh, hey, it's
you get humbled quickly.
Yeah, you get humbled pretty quickly. All of a sudden you're I was I'm a great Destiny player, I'll be fine here. But no, it's more, because it's based where you find cover. It's cover based combat. So
a lot of strategy going into this.
Yeah, so then when you're low level and you're trying to take on harder stuff, it's just almost impossible. You just have to humble pie, eat your humble pie, and go normal.
I remember playing a bit of it, and I was on a low level light rolling with these people that were higher level, and the mission was a couple of levels just to higher. I think maybe 2. And man, I was doing no damage. I was doing headshots, and it took 15 headshots to kill one person. Yeah,
I don't know.
And these people were killing them
They must have
easy.
some invisible something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, I'm using it.
Dude, well, you're not on the level.
Yeah, pretty much. So
you get a nice little decrease to the attack damage there.
Yeah, and then just the way how the weapons work are just so different from Destiny. It's definitely a flip. But I mean, I see there's a lot of upside to that. Then there's also some even just display changes. They now have the gear score, so similar to how light level worked, it's your gear score. So this is what this person's wearing, this is how much his total is, and now that's actually being displayed. And you had the gear sets, which is there was a lot of new gear sets. So there's and then the best part about gear sets now, it's you got like different builds. So you could build, you can combo them is what it is. So you have like the new gear sets. You had Striker, Path of the Nomad. You had Tactician and Sentry. And I'm pretty sure I didn't leave any out. Yeah. So those are the new ones. And how it works, it's like you could actually acquire different parts of the gear. So you can get like, you can be a tactician and have parts of Path of Nomad. It's like, you know, as you're building up the gear. Because how it works, it's like, well, if you have 2 pieces of this gear, you get this perk, you know. You get like 2% or 5% critical hits or something like that. What else you get is, yeah, so, and then the way to get them is just like similar. You're just out there in the dark zone. You either defeat enemies, like named enemies in the dark zone, or you, and then there's like other ways like you craft to get it. So it's crafting. You buy the blueprint. You go to Dark Zone 6, and then the vendor, you know, helps you make it. And that's normally for like knee pads and stuff like that. Now, like with the armor, the chest pieces or chest armor and the backpacks, they come from defeating enemies, and then they have supply drops, which is that's relatively new in the Dark Zone. Like you have these little supply drops come down, and it really puts a beacon on that point. So you have everyone kind of chasing this beacon.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, guess what? You run into some enemies. So like to get it, you're gonna have to run through some people.
Yeah. Path of Wildfire there.
Right, and then so the one I'm playing is Path of the Nomad, and so the reason I do that is because I'm more of a solo player when I'm on there. Like I don't have as many friends playing on there. I mean, I have friends, okay, but I mean, you're busy with Destiny, and then unfortunately, our other guru is on Xbox, and obviously we play on PS4. That's neither here nor there, but so I have to go it alone. Mm-hmm. So with Path of the Nomad, there's this one great. It's not a perk, but it's called something else. I know I'm drawing a blank on it, but basically, if you get shot in a fatal way, so if I die, I actually get so if I receive a fatal hit, instead of dying, I'll actually heal full health. Boom, I'll come back to life. Oh, nice. And this occurs every 10 minutes. Yeah, so you know, and to get that, I think it's just 3 pieces of gear. So then I have 2 other pieces of gear I could have. So now with that, I can have the that perk or that whatever it's called right now. I can't think of it. And then you can combo it with like Striker or something. So you could be like a tank that never dies. You know what I'm saying? So now you have to beat that guy who never dies, and then on top of that, you got to do it all over again. Yeah. And it occurs every 10 minutes. So you know you're gonna have some stuff to do it. And the other thing is big thing is trading. So trading is finally out there.
Yeah, how does that work?
Yeah, so they alluded to it. So how it works is you could actually only trade between party members. So so the only way you can do it is if they're already in your party. And
is it like only on that mission that you guys had just done? So like if say me and you are in a party, right?
Right.
Today we go through the mission.
Okay. Yeah.
Boom, get our rewards. The next day we come in, we're in the same party.
No. So you have to do it as you're playing. So it's any items that as you're playing they drop, and then like what it is. So like if you pick up something and you don't like it, all you have to do is like drop it again. Yeah. And then someone else can pick it up.
I see. Well, that makes it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, and then there's also
a bit more acceptable.
Yeah, it's I think it's more acceptable. It's not like you're paying someone or like microtransaction to get better gear.
Yeah.
And then there's also a time limit on it, but I can't remember the time limit. I think it's like 6 minutes or so, or not 6 minutes, but like there's a time limit on how long you trade. All of it's in the like if you look right away as soon as you fire up Division, that you can run through the show what's new, and then say like, oh well, you have this much time to trade this item. So there's that. So trading is something definitely new and probably very exciting for some people. I personally just like, hey, I earn it, I'm getting it. But I mean, it works better. I mean, because at that point, if you get something that you don't even want, but if that's the holy grail for someone else, it really helps them out.
Yeah, because like I've been on a few raids lately, and some people that I'll play with, I remember getting into a conversation where it was like this guy was getting just helmets dropping like crazy on the raid, right? And I'm like, I need a couple of helmets for a couple of characters there. My Warlock needs a helmet. Hunter needs... Nah, he doesn't. He's pretty... Okay. Yeah.
All right, so...
Titan needs a helmet, but it's like... And I was getting all these gauntlets and chest pieces, and he was like, I need a chest piece. So it's like, we could have helped each other out, but...
Yeah, exactly. And then you were in the same party, you could have done something. Yeah, so I mean...
That would have been nice, and it would have made sense like trading in that sense, like only like during it. You can't trade after it.
It was something you guys all acquired together. You know, if we're both looking in the treasure box, why can't I have the? No, hey, I need that.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's a little plus side to the division, and I think it could be a welcome addition to Destiny, definitely.
Yeah.
And then there's assignments now. So I mean, they always had a few. So they have the daily and the weekly assignments, and I guess there's some issues with their bugs on it. Some people aren't seeing them all the time. Others are, you know, obviously that's something Ubisoft has to work out themselves.
Yeah.
But there's different types of assignments. You have the combat, you have Dark Zone, and then you have crafting missions. So like, you know, if you want to get, and you have the blueprint for something, you don't know how to get it. Now you have an ability to, you know, bring up the map and kind of find out where to get this or get certain things. And then they have time stuff. So obviously you have your dailies and your weeklies, starting to reminiscent more of Destiny. So there's a nice like a reason for Division players to keep playing.
Yeah. You know? Definitely.
And then, so and all these assignments could actually be done solo. So, unlike, you know, like Destiny where you have to, like, you know, get a little party, do a strike or something like that, this you could do all solo. But, I mean, still, they're pretty hard. If you want to, you know, venture out on your own, you know, good luck to you.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then, obviously, again, just to touch up the Dark Zone supply drops, the frequency of the drops, it's pretty good. Like, normally as I'm playing,
you're getting treats.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's like, you know, there you go. But then all of a sudden, you know, you run into like 30 other guys going for the same thing.
Yeah.
And then, for the gear, the type of gear, there's like, they're non-contaminated gear. So that's even more of a reason. Because now once you get that gear, you don't have to basically try to jet it out of there. Yeah. So you're not taking it. Once you get it, once you get it, you got it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you don't have to transport it somewhere else to get it airlifted.
Yeah, no airlifting.
I knew that's how it was initially, and then when you brought up this point.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So the little plus on that is all that gear not contaminated.
Nice.
So go out and get them if you can.
Good stuff. Yeah.
And then there was a lot of patches they did. Obviously, they like try to take out a lot of the cheese, but you know, once you take out some cheese, you create others. And there's some out there. I'm not gonna spoil it here which ones you get, but just to let you know, you can get some good gear by jumping through some walls. You figure it out, people. But yeah, man, that basically is what's going on in the Division. That's like the overview. All this you can watch on the read on the patch notes they have once you fire up the game.
I get you. So, yeah. Pretty exciting stuff with the Division. Again, I enjoyed that little trading expose.
Yeah, right, trading.
Yeah, because it really does seem like that. Like I said earlier, you know, I don't see how trading that would take it away. You know, trading would pretty much sabotage Destiny, I felt like. But in those confines, I see it being a beautiful thing.
Yeah, imagine doing a Taken King freaking.
Exactly. Like I'm on the raid. Like how I said, I gave the example. You know, he got another helmet, and I'm getting another chest piece. I could be like, all right, well, here's your chest piece. Right. Let me get the helmet. But it would have to, you know, jump through hoops kind of, because like if I'm a hunter and he's a titan.
Yeah, because obviously you get different jobs for different stuff. But I mean, it should. I mean,
translate.
Why not?
right.
Destiny creators, help us. Bungie.
Let's do it.
Bungie.
All right, so that sums up your Division update. Good job. Supplying these people with some good information.
Hopefully.
Alrighty, Zubia right here. I'm taking over from now on with Destiny. A Zubia takeover. Alright, so I have a lot to say about Destiny. It was a big update. It's almost like a new game. Really? A new game, ladies and gentlemen. Something to be excited for.
Like, put it this way, I haven't played it. I haven't played Destiny in 6 months. As soon as the Division was out, I was gone. They
just like everybody else. You left us.
Someone told me, hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. Many left Destiny.
But I'm back.
I'd say a little bit after the Taken King, because then it just got... I remember running into a lot of people, and it just got too repetitive, you know, to where it was just like every week, you know, I'm doing the raid, getting the hard drops, trying to get the 320. It's a grind because they're not giving us anything. And I mean, myself, I got to 318 with all 3 characters. You know, I still didn't get to 320 before the update. And towards the end there, I was raiding I was doing the raid all 3 times with all 3 characters every week. You know, it doesn't take very long. But yeah, this update came in, and it was a powerhouse. Yeah, I liked it. I loved
more
it.
people playing.
Yeah, more people started coming on. You know, when the division came on, I was seeing a lot of people playing the division, level 6, level 8, you know, level 12, in the dark zone, all this crap, right? And
no meeting up at the tower, huh?
Yeah, no meeting up at the tower. And then all of a sudden, the update comes out, and then boom, Destiny. Hey, you want to raid?
I mean, it was great. I mean, I didn't think it was. I mean, I knew the update was coming out. I didn't know it was that big. They kept trying to give us like chocolates for Valentine's Day. I don't know what Destiny was doing.
That weird festival for Halloween, giving us candy.
Yeah,
Eris Morn was giving raisins.
I don't know.
Of course she would.
Of course, Eris Morn. Yeah, no, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it was okay to do
Those
that.
Were fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was something to like kind of bring you back, but it wasn't.
It was not. It was definitely not something to bring you back. It was just something that would be fun to go through. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, they got more creative with the Valentine's Day one and the doubles Crucible one.
Yeah.
But you know, the Halloween thing, that was just all for festives.
I know. I like breaking up into a bat. Like, you know, I was like, I still have one. I'm like, I'm gonna wait.
Freaking guy.
Just bust it out.
I'm like, let me use this at the end when I'm about to stop playing, so I can not have these anymore because it's taking space.
Yeah.
But let's get into this update, guys.
Okay. Destiny
so
update.
What's new? We got vault space increased. You know, you carry more weapons, carry more armor. Definitely a lot more space created to be able to handle all that new gear that we're getting. I mean, and they're handing out gifts like Santa Claus, dude.
Is it?
I mean, we're getting new stuff. I don't even want any of my old stuff anymore. I get like 320 things, and I'm like, dismantle. 320. 320, dismantle.
I'm like begging half the time. But no, I see what you're saying. I jumped on for like 5 minutes. I was at 298. Like, I played for like an hour and I was at 305. I was just like, what's going on?
Not bad. So that's another benefit from this update is that they made it pretty easy to level up. You know, I did a raid yesterday and I ran into this lady who I guess just started playing like a couple of weeks ago, and she's already at like I think it was like 318, 323, something like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right? And she was like, yeah, I just started playing a couple of weeks ago, but I love it, you know, so I play all the time. And this other dude that was on the raid too, he was of lower light. He was like, he was not trying to be racist, but he was like an Indian guy, and he was like, this is bullshit. I've been playing Destiny for 3 years and she's a higher light than me.
Yeah, I mean, it happened.
However long it's been out.
I'm not gonna lie, man, the frustration was real because I was playing and I was not getting nothing. Like,
nothing at all.
It was so hard for me to get stuff. I was just like,
in the beginning when like the House of Wolves came out, you know, it was like you couldn't get nothing. I mean, getting to level 30 for the Crota raid and Atheon. Yeah. I mean, it was tough. It was hard.
I was on the verge of crying. I'm not getting Galahorn. I was so pissed. I was like, and then all of a sudden, like, I got it, and then 2 weeks later, freaking Zur sells Galahorn. Yeah. And I'm just like, well, like, no, I earned it. No selling it, but of course they nerfed that, like they do to all weapons here.
And ladies and gentlemen, people still miss the Galahorn. But yeah, they did some nerfs. They nerfed the snipers down, the spindle. Before we were in the raid, dude, we were having like at least 17 plus bullets to be able to, you know, punch into the war priest, Golgoroth, everybody with that spindle, right?
Right.
They nerfed it and brought that ammo down. Now we're only able to punch in 15 bullets, so 3 in the chamber, 12 in the reserves.
Yeah, and then
they adjusted the zoom too.
The zooms, yeah, that's what I heard was a big thing. Like, I mean, it's not too much, but. You know,
it was definitely an adjustment. I had to adjust to it, and because like before I'd be in the Crucible, and I'm not that bad in the Crucible. I'm not amazing, but I'm not that bad. And I use my sniper too, and I'm a pretty good shot with that sniper, dude.
Yeah,
and,
people use it like a shotgun almost.
Yeah. So I try to get a quick headshot real quick, bring it up, and then zoomed in like crazy. I was like, what the heck? And I missed the shot, died.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I was like, man.
Well,
then after continuing zooming with it, I was like, it was just such an adjustment, but you know, it's a sniper.
I mean, you gotta train yourself basically. You have to. That's the whole point. I think in snipers, you're supposed to be shooting from further away. So no shotgunning me with the sniper rifle anymore. Mm-hmm. That's a plus. Mm-hmm. At least in my eyes. But yeah.
I mean, I'm taking the far shots, but it's like, you know, it was just an adjustment. I just wasn't ready for it in the beginning. But it's not. I mean,
so what else? I mean, you said rewards are dropping like candy.
Rewards are dropping like candy. Rewards are dropping. Well, let's just continue with this. So what else is new is the addition of Taken into the Prison of Elders. They brought the Prison of Elders back.
Awesome. I always like that.
Yeah, Prison was pretty fun. You know, it was built 5 rounds. 5th round, you got an Ultra to take down, and after that, you go to the bottom. They let you down. You get 3 loot chests, and before you needed a treasure key. You don't need the key anymore.
No key?
No key anymore.
No key. Jesus.
So they didn't bring the Prison of Elders only to be like, go collect more treasure keys, you know, in those random spots.
That was killing me. Those keys, man.
Yeah.
Keys, man. Them keys.
They were a bit hard to retrieve, but we don't got to worry about that anymore. Level 41 Prison of Elders is back. They got the Taken up in there. You get some good drops in that big loot chest. You're getting for sure like at least a legendary weapon or armor piece. The rest you're getting, you know, your casual motes and strange coin, maybe a couple of blue Ingrams. They also brought in the Challenge of Elders. That's new. It's just like the Prison, but it's 3 rounds. All 3 rounds are ultras, and yeah, that's also a good place for exotic farming. Because I mean, all 3 are ultras. You play a 3 of coin every single time, and you know you can.
I was doing that. I was like 3 of coin. That's where I got most of actually to level up kind of quick. I started getting better gear. There's 3 of coin, little elder stuff, and I'm done.
So with that challenge, it's point based. You right in the beginning when the update started, you know, they reopened didn't reopen, but they made the reef. They brought new things to the reef to where you go to Varix, and he has something called the Elder Sigil. And what that is basically kind of like a bounty where you need a personal high score and you need a cumulative high score, which is, you know, team-based. So it's specific for the Challenge of Elders. You go into the challenge. He also has bounties, so collect your bounties. Definitely want to do that. So he has 3 bounties. You got the Elder Sigil. Head into the Challenge of Elders. This right here, you got to put a team together. You need 3 people, and I usually go on the tracker. Sometimes my buddies, they're not on, so I'll go on the tracker. I'll find a couple of people quickly. I'll just go in there. Challenge of Elders. Like I said, it was point based, so we're getting precision hits. You want to rank up. You want to get those points up. So precision hits every week. There's a modifier on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I did
the first week it was precision hits. So I mean, you know, every headshot, not only are you getting points for the precision hit, you're getting bonus points for the modifier.
I loved it because I roll with scout rifles, so
yeah, so that's, you know, precision all day by choice. But yeah, it was very easy to finish that personal high score on the cumulative that first week. The second week, it's now actually this is the I did do this. The second week was what's it called? Grenades. So the grenades was you know, replenishing quickly, and bonus points on the grenades when you kill people with them.
All right.
And so yeah, you're just racking up points on there, and then at the end of it, you get a reward from the ultra, and then the end of mission rewards, you get something there too. And do not, you know, don't just, some people, they just go to orbit after they killed the ultra. Don't do it. Wait until the end of mission. You're gonna get something good there too. Yeah. Maybe not all the time, but a lot of times, you know, I did get something good, a little legendary or something, but I did get a couple of strange coin.
You know, what I kept getting was I think I did it, and then I got another of those. Was it the purple box?
Oh yeah, the Sterling Treasures.
The Sterling Treasures. That was the first thing I got when I jumped back on.
Yeah, that was also a new addition on this update. Was a Sterling Treasure right in the beginning of just logging into this update. People right when you went to the postmaster, he had it there waiting for you.
Right.
Some characters had extras.
Yeah, I had like 2. I went to just another one, and then like I opened it up, and boom, I had 2. So and I just transferred over.
Yeah, and what's nice about these is these are basically presents.
Oh yeah,
know? They got some gifts in there. They have the new gear. The new gear. You got the Spectre gear, and you have the Desolate gear. The Desolate is the Taken styled one. And to be honest, I'm more of a fan on the Spectre one. It looks better. Mm-hmm. The Taken one, I mean, that's all it does is it's Taken. So
yeah, do you know what I like is the chroma stuff, the little like light stuff that makes you look crazy.
Chromas are in there as well. They brought those. It's just to better personalize your character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You like you throw the flare on it.
Yeah, so you got the red light, you got white, you You got yellow, blue.
Yeah, like we could have the same gear basically, but
yeah.
if I put a red one on it, like, hey, now I'm different than you.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. And what's interesting is that on the different gear, like on my warlock, I'm rocking a witness chest piece, and when I put the light on it, it has a little design on his chest, you know. Whereas when I did the Spectre robes and I put a light on it, it just kind of brightened up the middle part of the robes.
Okay.
You know, so the light definitely does affect each gear differently. Yeah, and the Sterling Treasure is definitely great. You could get that once a week, aside from, you know, the initial one that you get when you first log into it. You get that once a week. Every weekly Crucible you can get that. You can get it from a random drop in the challenge.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, random drop.
But that's pretty much it. And also with those chroma bands, I've only seen them coming from the Sterling Treasure. I haven't seen them come off from anywhere else. Not like a random reward, random drop, whatever the case was.
Anything else going on, like with Court of Oryx or something like that?
Well, yeah. Dude, Court of Oryx. Those changes there, they.
My whole thing was like I can never find an artifact, and then like I found one there. Like I was just like.
Well, that's where you get your high level artifact.
Yeah, I was there. Like.
So like right from the get go, after I did the challenge, after I did the prison, I went to the Court of Oryx, checked that out, and man, their drops were dropping like crazy too. Whenever I put it like reciprocal, I'm getting good stuff. Put it stolen, I'm getting legendary. I put the antiquated, and that's where you get your high level.
So the overall theme is loot. Everything.
Loot for days.
Loot for days. Someone's making it rain.
Yeah, they're making it rain on us, dude.
There's purple rain.
So I don't know if that's the bug, because I haven't really seen too much bugs aside from like lags on like during the raid and stuff. But you know, those are servers. That's here and there. But yeah, I haven't really seen too much. I don't know if this is one of those bugs where we're just getting amazing drops quickly right now. And it's gonna come to an end sometime. Because on the raids, I did one raid with one character, and I went from like 318 to 326. You know, I got everything. And like now when I'm doing raids, I was like at 330, 331, and it's just dropping 335s all day for me.
All right. So what? And then recently, what came out, which was it yesterday or today? The Iron
Banner picked up on Tuesday. The possible rewards, I mean, they're giving away a gauntlet, they're giving away the rocket launcher, the bellows, turn mode bellows, I think, something like that. They were giving that away before. They brought back the Hakon's hatchet. Amazing auto rifle. It's a very great auto rifle. If you don't have it, go get it. And honestly, Iron Banner, real quick, they're giving away things like candy as well. I remember before when I used to do Iron Banner, I would get it I would hope for an armored piece or a weapon to drop, and those wouldn't drop till after maybe level 3, level 4 of the reputation increase. Now, first day yesterday, level 1, Hakon's hatchet dropped 335. I was like, yes, great perks. Yeah, I played again today. Hakon's hatchet again, 335. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Good thing you have more than one character.
Yeah, so they're definitely giving out rewards. So. It's easy to level up right now. I don't know if it's going to come to an end, but you guys want to jump on that as quickly as possible. What I forgot to mention, level 41 prison, that is matchmaking. Challenge is not. Again, you got to put a team together for that.
So yeah, man.
So yeah, people are definitely. They brought new shaders in again. Spectre and Desolate. The factions. That was one thing I was very surprised about, was that I leveled up a faction and they gave me a Spectre type gear. So Spectre is going into factions as well as the Vanguard, as well as the Crucible gears, the Haliatus.
Like Dead Orbit.
Yeah, so it'll be like I got a Future War Cult gauntlet. So it was Future War Cult branded. It said Spectre Infinite lines, you know. So
wow, I don't
Future
think I've
War
seen
Cult gauntlet.
That, so.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to check in on that one.
Yeah, so it was definitely a good setup there. I like the fact that they did go into that. You know, they brought something new into these factions for us to get. Because honestly, when you buy the weapons that they already have, it's like there's really no deal with these factions. Who cares about them anymore? You know, unless you're trying to get to like level 25 or so and get the secret shit.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, there's new shaders, new stuff from the factions.
If anyone's getting gear like that, please let us know, because that is, I mean, obviously you got it.
And if you're getting them elsewhere, not from leveling up the faction, we want to know that too, especially that,
because that is news to me.
And if you haven't realized, that light level increased to 335.
All right, yeah.
But I'm sure you guys would have known that already. So that takes care of the Destiny update. A little summary of that. So the Destiny update, I'm going to continue playing. You guys can catch me on Twitch. Again, Beta-1 Outpost.
You could also find me on Twitch.
Zeus.
Oh, Zeus. Yeah, that's right.
_Zeus. So go by Zeus on Twitch.
Hey, the Greek god of thunder. All right, and hey, and then you can find me at JTheG33, also on Twitch. Yeah, follow, subscribe, listen to us. Hopefully you enjoy it.
So that concludes our second transmission here. James will be here, right?
We'll be
here for these people. We'll be here as long as the signal is strong to you guys. Guys, reporting to you the latest news of cinema, of television, and gaming. Again, tell your friends about us. We're on IG, Beta-1 Outpost. Again, Twitch, I am Beta-1 Outpost _Zeus. James right here.
JTheG33.
Yes, you watch us on Twitch, you'll be able to join us on PlayStation, PS4. We'll give you our tag name. We'll be able to raid. So, I'm Zubia.
I am James.
And log entry 002 complete. End transmission.